Hello, this is Mr. Stanton with an explanation of what the HOPE program is and how we're proceeding forward for the 2022-23 school year. HOPE is a program operated by the Jersey City Public Schools in all of the schools that provides students with honors opportunities, potential, and enrichment. Hope is not a permanent placement. So if your child is in fifth grade Hope program right now, that's not a guarantee that they would be in the sixth grade program the following year. And the Hope program is not mandatory. It is by choice. What is the program for students in the Hope class? Well, they follow the same curriculum as grade level peers. They do incorporate project-based learning, and there is an accelerated pace to their lessons. They're able to explore further work for the future, and I'll explain how that's going to work for this coming school year. And Middle School Hope will lead to Algebra 1 in 8th grade and potentially accelerated classes in all subjects. This is all pending staffing. Normally, we have spots available for almost the top third of each class and grade. So these are the amount of students that we anticipate having in the coming school year and how many help spots we have available for them. Middle school, again, is a little different because it is subject-based rather than whole schedule-based. And I'll explain a little bit more later. What's the process for entering Hope? Students are rated in the following areas. The first 3 marking period grades throughout the school year, major subjects, work habits, teacher recommendation. Students who take the NJSLA will also get a rating for that. And teacher enter this as part of their promotion process. Just so you know, whether or not you want your child in the program, every student is rated and ranked. So as you can see right here, this is an example of what the rating process would look like. A teacher has a full spreadsheet of all the students that they teach, and they provide the ratings based upon the marking period grades. And then it sums up the total and ranks the students. The top third of the class automatically are included in the Hope program, and that notification will go out to your child's jcpsnj.org email. For this year, we are going to have to make some shifts in the Hope program. In the past, since 2018-19, we had to have students in homerooms for grades 3 through 5. We normally had 3 homerooms for each of those grades. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we did lose quite a number of students. Before we left for the home instruction, basically, in 2020, we had about 825 students. As of now, we only have 725. And unfortunately, our numbers in grades 4 and 5 are low. And because of that, we did lose a homeroom for each of those grades. So we will not be able to provide a Hope homeroom in the next school year for grade 4 and grade 5. What we will provide is we will provide individualized schedules for those Hope students to be able to receive math and English as a group, but also to incorporate some more depth to the program. So what does it mean? So rather than homerooms, they're going to have a special Hope program added onto the day to increase enrollment, enrichment, and project-based learning opportunities. This is going to be fleshed out a bit more in detail in the fall and will be communicated to you as we have our program. Right now, I'm in the stages of selecting teachers for this so that way they can oversee the PBL presentations that will happen likely in January and May in the coming school year. As part of that program, we'd like to increase enrichment opportunities, and we'd also like to increase opportunities for students to explore where they're gifted. So in grades 3 through 5, Hope students will have classes for math, ELA, social studies, and science, just as normal. Third grade will travel with their homeroom, and then fourth and fifth grade will have some individualization in their schedules in order to be able to receive math and ELA as a group. In addition to that, they'll be presenting projects. So as you see on this slide, there's presentations for those students who were in the Hope program doing a healthy restaurant project. We've had projects related to sustainability, but basically all of the projects boil down to an integration of all of the major subjects. In grades 6 through 8 in the middle school, things look a little different. Our schedules are individualized throughout the whole middle school, and so students will get Hope Math and Hope ELA. Unfortunately, we do not have enough enrollment to be able to offer Hope Social Studies and Science at this time. We are in need of additional teachers in order to do so, but our enrollment needs to increase to do that as well. What's great about the middle school schedule is that if a student is gifted in math, but not necessarily ELA, they can get Hope for just math. And the same is true for a student who is gifted in the ELA program. We make individual adjustments and certainly use teacher recommendation to ensure that students are challenged to the best of their ability. What if my child's not succeeding in the program? So after the notifications go out and your child is in the program, you have to help your child to make sure that they are successful. The teachers are here to do that as well. And they're going to be on probation in the first marking period. They'll be looking at students and making sure that they're able to continue and work with the group that they have. But any struggles are going to be communicated to you through the teachers. That should be happening early on. And also, any adjustments that need to be made, we can make some done after the first marking period. So what comes next? Right now, we're in Hope qualifying season. The promotion projections are being completed right now. Teachers rate the students. We finalize the Hope list for each of the grades. On the last day of school, you will receive a notification of your child's acceptance to the Hope program in their jcpsnj.org email. Every child will get an email stating whether or not they were included in the program. When we start the school year on September 8th in 2022, students in grade 3 will travel to with their homes to class. Students in grades 4 through 8 will have individual schedules that will meet their needs. Hope students will take math and ELA together and work with an advisor to present their PBL. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, you can feel free to reach out to me. My email address is on the screen, and you can call the office and I'll be glad to take any questions. We appreciate you and we hope to have some more great times in the future here at Cordero. We hope that the Hope program will expand, as will in our enrollment. Be well.